For your glory. Can we skip to the next part?
No, we cannot.
Talk Active with Uba Favor.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, I'm your host, I'm Favored, and on today's episode, my God, I have the amazing Julius Jeffery with me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, so much for being here today. Thank you so much.
It's a privilege, man.
Thank you so much. I have respect. Thank you so much. Okay, Julius Jeffery is a music coach, he's a background vocalist, he's a badass singer, and he's a very inspiring person. I would like to hear from you, sir. So, sir, can we officially meet you?
Okay, my name is Jeffrey Julius. I'm a singer, like you said. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a music coach. I'm also a background vocalist. So anything basically that concerns music, just count me in.
Oh my God. Can you throw us some bomb? As a music coach now, do something for us.
This, you're setting me up, man.
Yes.
For your glory. Can we skip to the next part?
No, we cannot. No, we are definitely not skipping to any. This is the only part I want to do in this show today. Please sing for us.
Okay, let me do this song. For your glory, I will do anything.
Sing it.
Just to see you, to behold you as my king. I want to be where you are.
Oh my God, that was so nice.
I'm
my own.
own.
Oh my God, that was so nice. Like, how do you do it? How long have you been singing?
I think I started singing way back, say, when I was like 15, 16 years.
Coach, sir.
No, you know those choir this thing, when you have small voice, you put you in front row and put you to sing. I think that's where my music started from. I grew up as a dancer.
Oh.
Yes, I used to dance when I was still very, very little. But I don't know how the music came. Obviously, nobody in my house. Nobody did sing. I think I'm the only person that sing in my house. Although my younger sister has the voice, but she's not a music person. So I started singing. I started from dancing. Then along the line, the music just came. I don't even know how it came. I remember. I can remember as a child. I always want to riff and run. And my mom would like, you know, go carry this thing, come outside. Leave my house with this noise. I didn't even know.
Boy.
As I didn't even know what it was, but I know I could sing. And from there, the children choir, they were like, you have a voice now. Stay in front row from there. So I fell in love with music.
So was that children choir? What inspired you to even grow? Like, what inspired that growth in music? So for you to now know that, okay, this thing I'm doing is called a riff and a run, and then I want to do more.
Okay, so this is a very long story, but I'll try as much as possible to cut it short. So while growing up, I from beginning I knew I had the voice. I know say I gave voice, I know. But then I was not really a music person. I just have the voice and I just want to just sing. But then I did not see any career or ministry in music. I think my music journey will not be complete without mentioning one name.
Okay.
MD Victor.
Hallelujah.
So when I was ordained, when I was given the post of an assistant MD, I was still a regular singer. I was just that tenor boy, that tenor singer that would just hold tenor parts.
Okay.
Powerhouse of tenor.
How many years back?
This was like 7 years
Lord
back.
of Jesus.
Yes, this was like 7 years back. So then I was just a regular tenor guy in church, in Castle to be precise. Then, even when I was giving the AMD, I was still in shock. I had not really taken music as a ministry then. So there was a day, okay, there's one thing about hearing from God yourself, hearing from God for yourself, because if you cannot hear from God for yourself, different persons will give you their opinion about you.
True.
Yeah, so many people said you are an apostle. You have an apostolic calling. You have a ministerial calling, to be a prophetic calling. So at some point I didn't even know my calling again.
True.
I didn't even know what. So I'm like, Father, let me get this calling now. Why you guys telling
When
me?
are they telling my own
Yes.
calling?
So MD Victor called me and he told me one thing that really changed my life.
Okay.
And he said, Jeff, have you heard yourself sing? And he said something that really struck me. He said, God will not give you a voice that you will not use.
Oh my God.
Yes. In as much as I know I have the calling of God upon my life, but one way or the other, it has to be linked to music. Because why would God give me this kind of voice when he knows I'm not going to use it? God is not a waster. Just you get, God cannot waste. So if he has given me this voice, that I'm quoting what MD said, MD Victor said. He said, if he has given you this voice, he wants you to use it. So before you get a clear vision of what God is calling you to do, Jeff, start doing this now. Use what you have. It's just like, let me not go deep into the scriptures.
Go deep, Pastor Sir.
But he just said, use what God has given you, the one that you know for now. Just keep doing it. And because there's one thing about God is that he sees, he takes notes, he watches what you do with what he has given you. It's what you do with what he has given you. That's what will determine maybe if he will give you more or he will just keep you there. So from there I wrote my first song. Pastor Victor Otabo inspired my first song, Righteousness of God. I think that has been one of my song that I really love. So I wrote this song. It bettered so much because from that song I knew there was more. I knew I could do more. I started seeing a bigger picture of me and a bigger picture of what I want to do, a bigger picture of where I want my music to go to. That's when I started seeing the light in my writing, my songwriting. So from there I wrote another song, Afodia Mami, in Calabar, which means you're my lover. From there I have songs now that are still yet to be released, and let me not say much, just wait till I release them.
Oh my God, this is so inspiring. So you made mention of MD Victor.
Yeah.
So what does he do? He's an MD, of course.
Yeah, I served as his assistant.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was still in my 200 level. So he's a very big inspiration to me.
Okay.
MD is a very young man that is very talented, very confident, and he's a ministry man, and he has the good of people in his heart. Yeah. So he's I met him. I think that's one of the greatest gifts Castle gave to me. At first, when we started as MD and AMD, at first I did not like him. I was like, this guy is too. This guy is too strict. This guy is too. But I discovered that if you really want to be successful in life, there's a need to be strict.
Or rather disciplined.
Yes, disciplined. I think that's the word. So the role of being disciplined as a leader cannot be overemphasized. I think there's a thin line between being disciplined and being strict. So MD is not strict. He's not pompous. He's just a very disciplined person.
Right. I feel like everybody in this life at one point or the other need people like that in their lives that will motivate and push them to do better. That's a very nice one. Let's go into the juicy parts. Okay, so I want to tell us about how you started doing vocal coach and all that. Why did you even choose old songs like ancient songs, and then you started reacting to them on YouTube?
Okay, so anything I'm going to tell you now, normally you're supposed to pay over.
You have
But
pride.
Let me do it for free.
Okay.
So there's this joy that comes with doing what you know how to do, what you enjoy doing, and earning from it. So because as a singer, most times in a Nigerian home, when you tell them you want to become a singer, they just feel if you want to, you all go waste your life.
Your life.
So my dad will always say, this is your music. What will he? At some point, he'll be like, this night video, where you go? How much did they give? How much did they give you? So I sat down and I thought to myself that I can always be begging people money to produce my song. one of the biggest hindrance to becoming a successful musician or a successful singer is fund.
Oh, true.
Having fund, funding your everything, even what we are doing right now, it requires fund.
Money.
Yeah, it requires money. So I sat down and I was always thinking, how do I do what I enjoy doing, what I like doing, and at the same time earn from it? Yeah. So I was just thinking, I'd not even gotten a plan, gotten something doing when if a random friend just called me, a family friend I mean to say, she called me and she said, there's this YouTube channel I have, I make reaction on songs. I said, nice, I would want to. I'm a very shy person, I'm very, very camera shy, so I felt, okay, this would be a way to make me more confident in myself and the rest. So when I got there, it was fun reacting, and I discovered that this person that even called me, she's not a music person. She just reacts like a normal way a normal random person will hear a song and the person will just say, oh wow, I like this song, this vocal is, but she cannot really tell what this person is doing. So when I came, I analyzed everything for her and she really liked it. She paid me and she had to, I didn't even know YouTube was paying her as at that time. So I had gone like twice or 3 times because her place is quite distant from mine. So the last time I went there, they were like, this thing we are doing, Jeff, you know you can actually do it. And see, you have a nice voice. And see the way you are breaking it. Yes, they were so concerned about me. These are people that before now, all my shows, they are always supportive. They are always supportive. If you have seen this, Stella, I love you.
We love you, Stella.
So her siblings and herself, they put me through. I learned this in one day. I learned how to edit. I learned how to do my graphic. I learned everything just in one day. And when I went back home, I was not having the gadgets. I was not.
Pour for my head. Lay your hands up.
I was not having the gadgets.
Wow.
I was not having the gadgets, but I had to do videos. I told them there was no space on my phone. I had to tell them, please send it on Telegram for me. So when I went back home, I went and deleted all those stupid movies.
That is not giving me money.
So I went on Telegram, and those videos, even when I came to Edo State, I was still editing them. And I think I just started my YouTube channel like 2 months ago, and I'm having views. I've had more than close to 12,000 views. I have close to 300 subscribers. I know it's not much, but at least I know I'm trying.
And you just started.
Yeah, I know I'm trying for a start, and we hope that it becomes more and becomes better. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. At the same time, I know in the nearest future I'll be earning from it. What more can I ask?
But why old songs though?
So old songs, I think for a start now, I'm being very, very strategic for a start, because one way to get good subscribers is to react to what they like. And if you see most of the people that spend their time on YouTube in America and places like the US, the UK and Australia, those are people that are big on elderly people. Do you know most of my subscribers are advanced people, like 50-something, 60-something years.
Wow.
Yes, so they spend their time, they just want to be reminded of these oldies. They feel, most times our parents, the older generation, they feel is those old songs that are really the songs. They just feel, and if you check most of my reaction, by the way, the name of my YouTube channel is Jreal TV. So yes, Jreal TV. So do well to check me out on YouTube at Jeffery TV. So basically, that's why I react to those kind of songs. Those kind of songs, they are really refreshing, because in the olden days, the old times, there's no auto-tune. Everything needs to be done live. Any small mistake, you have to start all over again. And it's such a delight seeing singers have this natural beauty in their song. No added, no auto-tune. Do you know that feeling that comes with just doing a song and there's no machine to mix it, and it comes out like. So the older generation feel we are not even singing. We are just normally, if you enter the studio now, they can just, anything is working. We can even sing off and they'll put it on key for you.
Normally, producer will do magic.
So for now, I react to oldies, because it gives me, it's more refreshing, and it gives me more subscribers. So, very, very important.
Now you talk truth.
So
that was a beautiful one. I think this is where we'll come to the wrap of the whole thing. Pastor Jeffrey, it was so nice having you here. Thank you so much. You did blush.
It's a privilege, man. Thank you so
Alright,
much.
before we go, can you just do you have any last words or anything to say before we end this session?
Okay, so I saw something. I saw a very funny comment, a very funny motivation on Facebook. I think it was MTN that posted it. It said, if you are doing something the right way, if you are doing something, if you are taking the, I don't know how to put it, but like if you are doing something right and it's not working, do it left. So I'm not saying you should go and thief. I'm not saying
I'm
that.
trying to get the message.
But if the message is, if you are trying something this way and you keep trying it that way, it's not working, try it another way. I think it's not. Most times people give up on their dreams because they keep making a particular move towards a goal, and it's not fruitful, and they just keep the goal is not how you get to that desired end you're looking at. The goal is not how. Just do it. I'm not saying you should do it illegally, but if you are doing it this particular way, it's not working, try somewhere. Try some other way. Who knows? I think there was a time I was looking on Fiverr on becoming a vocal coach there on Fiverr. It brings money, but it's just so tedious.
Okay.
And I was still trying to search online. And one thing about online is that most times they don't give you vital information like that. So I kept on trying, kept on meeting my friends. At some point I had to join band. But I found out that I'm trying to break down what I just said. I just found out that you going to places begging them to give you slots to sing, to back them up, going to studios begging them. Is it okay? Fine, for a start, it's good for a start. But I found out that step, all those steps, it can be insulting, can be downgrading. Now, I had to take on that step and discover that at the comfort of my house, I can make more than what I'll make going to beg people for platform. Do you get? So, if it's not working this way, try on that way. There's so many ways, so many good ways, in quotes, good ways, so many good ways. So just keep that dream alive, keep working, be open to suggestions, be open to new ideas. And the role of relationship cannot be overemphasized. Yes, very, very important. Keep good relationship, keep people that are about your success, people that are about your future, people that are about your good. Trust me, you don't know. So just...
Wow. I love. If there's anything that stood out for me when Sir Jeffrey was talking was when he said his friend introduced him to the reaction to this whole thing. And it's not something that a lot of people want to do. Some people just want to be at that top and they want other people to be reaching out to them, and then they will not respond. Even if you want me to be reaching out to you, at least they give me something I'm going to reach out to. But some persons just want to be there alone, looking down on others. But it's better to bring everybody up there with you, so that as you do this one, another person they do this one, another person they do this one.
The sky is wide enough for everybody.
Exactly.
To fly.
So if there's anything I've learned so far from what Sir Jeffrey was saying, is try your best to bring others as you are going. Grow with people. You can. It's true that sometimes there are some things that you can do alone, but if you introduce one or two persons into it, it will reduce the amount of persons that are going to come and beg you. So please be intentional. Love your friends. Share good ideas. Learn good ideas. Learn and keep adding value. So guys, this will be where we'll be wrapping it up. Today's session was an amazing one. Thank you, Sir Jeffrey, for being on this show. So guys, do well to like, subscribe, share this video to as many persons that you know you want to grow with. You know what you have been saying. And do well to follow Sir Jeffrey on what's his channel? Jerry TV.
The link will be...
Yeah, the link will be right there. The link will be on your screen. So do well to follow him. Until we meet again next time. We love you. Bye.
Thank you for watching TATV.